surprise over the Copa America as Colombia suffered the first defeat of the tournament at the hands of Peru. Boss it to the table. We'll take a little look next. Once again, we're in the match review, looking back, of course, to last night's belter between Peru and Colombia, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe and get your back up to date with all things Copa America related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football. We're going to know here. Underworld Ruski, that's right. A bit of a dent in Colombia's ambitions for, of course, the Copa America. Of course, big boost for Peru. And we'll have a look at the situation in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the Patreons. Thank you for your continued support as you support the channel as we go. Of course, to the race to 25k. So here we go, boys. Recap the match. That was just late last night, early morning, depending on wherever you are in the world. Here are the stats and numbers that, of course, will make up this game. Sergio Pina gave Peru the lead on the 17th minute. Trying to remember the goal. It was a good goal, probably the goal of the day in this match anyway, to give Peru the lead before Miguel Borja converted a penalty, stonewaller penalty to level it up 2-1. And then Yerry Mina with the most unfortunate own goal. Dozy at the back there. Evertons Yerry Mina. Corner, come in off his belly, bit of a goal line clearance, went to the VAR, but of course it was easily approved to give Peru not only the goal but of course the 3 points, brother. That's right. So a big win in the end for Peru, but the stats show a different side of the things. I think Colombia were a little bit hard done by, but Peru ain't no slouches, boys and girls. They're in this competition. Of course, they were finalists just the last time around, back in 2019, I believe. Possession-based football was in favour of Colombia, 59% compared to the 41. They had 12 shots as well, Colombia. 4 of them on target, 6 off target, and 2 were blocked. On the flip side, 11 shots for Peru. 3 on target, 5 off target, and 3 were blocked as well. Corners were going in favour of Colombia as well. And of course, just the 3 for Peru, but of course, they made one of them count by getting the ball over the line. 516 passes as well for Colombia, 363 for Peru, 436 were completed, 281 were completed, which is a 77% success rate for Peru, 84% success rate for Colombia as well. Aerial duels won 69-40, so in favour of Colombia. So they pretty much dominated all the avenues really, except for the final result, 2-1 win in the end. Look at the shot grid then, shall we? Coming in a chair right here right now. Colombia represented by the sort of greeny circles, whereas Peru represented by the dark circles. If you can make head nor tail of that, I'm gonna probably have to separate these soon because they do look a little bit hard to configure or decipher. But in the end, Colombia did have the more shots. Peru did as well. As for the touches, a lot of grass covered by Colombia, but again they did have more possession, preferring to come down the I think the left-hand side here with a lot of heavy-duty possession. Again, the keepers were busy, and of course the attacking spot was also very busy for Colombia as they tried not only to get an equaliser but even a winner. But of course they couldn't do it in the end. Peru very busy going in defence as well. Galice between the sticks, very active, and again they also coming down the left-hand side as well, looking very focused to try and hold on to that point. Defensive duties at their very best. Touch grid right here right now. Colombia's keeper active, and again a lot of possession in this middle third to try and get themselves into this game, but they couldn't do it in the end. Peru once again keeper active, and again sparse touches, very limited touches, and when they did have it they'd like to push further forward on the attacking side on this right hand side, but defensively they were pegged back on the left. So you decipher from that what you will. Take a look at the starting lineups then, shall we? Start with Peru. Galice between the sticks. Currently in the books of Orlando City. Christian Ramos, Alexander Gallens, Marcos Lopez, and Aldo Corso. Renato Tapia, the most expensive man for Peru. £22 million rated on the books of Celta Vigo. Yoshmir Yotun. Sergio Pena with the goal. Christian Cueva, Andre Carretrio, and Gianluca Lapadula, the coolest name in town, now in Serie B. On the flip side, Colombia coming at you with David Ospina between six. Yerry Mina put the ball in the back of his own net. Davison Sanchez, of course, William Talicio, and Stefan Medina as well. William Barrios, Sebastian Perez, Juan Cardado, or Cuaradado, or whatever you want to say. Edwin Cardona, Duvan Zapata, and Miguel Borja. The most expensive man on the field was Duvan Zapata, on the books of Atalanta, 30 years of age these days. So take a look at the substitutions. We did see a couple of substitutions for Peru. William Catenga and Rafael Garcia with Santiago Romeno coming on. And again, pretty good substitution to come on. Luis Abraham, 25-year-old centre-back, did not get some action. As for Colombia, we did see Gustavo Cuela, Yimi Chara, Alfredo Morelos did come on, of course, thankfully. He finally got him some action. Luis Muriel as well, 30-year-old, again on the books of Atalanta. Take a look at the match ratings then, shall we? I'm just having a quick scan around. The man of the match, according to this badger, was, I'm still struggling, who is it? 7.7, Miguel Bordiel. He's on the losing side, that's right, 7.7 for Miguel Bordiel on the losing side. In fact, a lot of the Colombians did deserve probably more than what they got out of this, which was nothing. Juan Cardado as well with a 7.5, Erdwin Cardona 7.4, Barrios with a 7.6, some standouts there. The best player on the pitch for Peru, according to these guys, was Christian Cueva. He didn't even get a goal, that's right. So he's amongst a couple of guys. Down the bottom there, you can see the old timeline of events. First goal for Peru midway through the first half, a couple of yellow cards as well. In the second half, a response from Colombia, penalty, and then midway through the final half there, the winner, what proved to be the winner anyway, as well. Galicia with the yellow for that penalty incident as well. Take a look at the situation over in the Tierra then, shall we? Brazil are, of course, home and host already through to the quarterfinals as already. Colombia still need 2 points to confirm the deal. They've only got one game left. Peru are up and at them, and a win for them in the next game. They could also join Brazil in the knockout stages already. Venezuela and Ecuador still got it all to do. Speaking of next time around, Ecuador will take on Peru in a couple of days' time, and Colombia will wrap up their four matches against Brazil. So they could end up with 4 points. Will it be enough to get over the line? I don't know. It looks like it's going to be 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats. Of course, we'll keep tabs on that one when, of course, that comes around. Do we have a look at the bookies then, shall we? The situation to get out of this group. Is it to get out of the group? I think to win the group, 16-1 on Asia, Brazil. Colombia are still second favourites, 12-1 to get out of this group. And of course, the odds to actually win the pissing thing. To win this, and the odds to actually win the trophy, 6-4 on Asia, Brazil. They are first favourites. Colombia are actually fourth favourites still, 16-1, with Peru all the way down in 40-1. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. There you bloody have it. Of course, match day number 3, I think, for Colombia has been. So there you bloody have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Match day number 3 over the Copa America is done and dusted. And now we look forward to match day number 4, of course, with these teams, with the likes of Brazil and Colombia having a bit of a highlight of that match day. So, of course, we look forward to that. But, of course, what are the hopes for Colombia as we edge closer to the quarterfinals? Can they get over the line? Will they get over the line? And who will join them in the knockout stages? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. We look forward to that. And also look forward to seeing you then. Until then, I'm out of it.